Hi, my friends. This is Simone Marie, and today I come to you with a motivational, intuitive Reiki card reading. And so the decks that I'll be using today is the Hoodoo Tarot. If you'll see that, the Hoodoo Tarot. And I'll also be using the African Caribbean Tarot. I'll be reading from those cards today. But I woke up today and I have a very, very powerful reading for you. Spirit asked me to give you the message, level up and don't dim me down, my friends. And what is meant by leveling up? Leveling up is leveling to the bar. Leveling to higher than we thought we can go. Leveling to areas in our lives that we thought that we would not be able to exist, my friends. Right now, with all of the things that's going on, the coronavirus and us being locked in our houses and things like that, having to wear masks and things like that. Things are changing. Spirit said things are changing. Things are transforming, but it doesn't have to be for the bad. A lot of times when things are going on, there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of things that may not seem to be, settled. A lot of times that is a time of transformation, my friends. It is not a time that we should lay down and we should give up, but it is a time that we should rise up. And that is what Spirit means by leveling up. We must rise up, my friends. We must level up. And a lot of times what Spirit has shown me was he showed me a picture of myself walking in the hospital, and I was walking around the hospital looking for the elevators. And as I walked around the hospitals looking for the elevators, what I approached was I finally got to the elevators, but then there was a woman there. And the woman was asking for money. She was asking for money for me to get on the elevator. And what Spirit was saying is that we have to pay to level up. There is things that has to happen for us to level up. We must pay to level up. We must pay to get on that elevator in order for us to go higher in our life, to exist on a higher level, my friends. If you're at a certain income, you must pay to level up. That is paying with your education. You may be educating yourself. You may pay by starting a business, but it's not easy. These are not easy things to do, to start a business. But you're paying to level up, my friends. You may pay to, you may pay and get out of your comfort zone. And that's the way you're paying to get into a new career, a new opportunity, my friends. You may pay. You have to pay. And that's why the lady was sitting there. She had a table right by the elevators and said, no, you're not leveling up until you pay, my friends. Even with me, I have to pay. I have to pay to level up. We're going through a lot of things on my job. We're short of staff. We have more work than we can do. And it's been some time that Spirit says, well, you have to let go of that job and do your purpose, which is my purpose, is to empower the masses and also bring divine consciousness to the planet. And so I have to level up. This message is not only for you, my friends, but it is also for me. And I am stepping into that. I am feeling the turbulence on my job, turbulence from my supervisors getting on your back because they're stressed out. Also, as I am stressed out because they're short of staff and the work has to be done and their bosses are on their backs. But my friends, I encourage you to level up, set the bar higher, look at the bar that is higher and know that you're able to level up. The next vision that I had, I was asleep and I had another vision. And that next vision that I had was of me being in an airport. And I was in an airport, and I know back in the day, you were able to get in the airport, and sometimes you could just watch the planes taking off. That was a long time ago, before 9/11 and all of the things that happened. You can actually sit in the airport and actually watch the planes taking off. And some people, they weren't even going anywhere. They're just watching the planes taking off. And so Spirit brought that to my remembrance that when I was, watching my grandmother, my great grandmother, who I was very close to. She was the matriarch of our family. I was watching her. She was going on a trip, and I was watching her. We took her to the gate, and I was watching her take off. And at that point, when I was a child, I had never been in a plane. I was interested in going in a plane, but I had never been in a plane before. But I was just watching. It was just so intriguing to me watching watching her take off. And what Spirit told me was, we're either gonna be in the airport watching the planes take off, or we're gonna get on the plane. And that is a decision that we have to make. And if we get on the plane, we are going to elevate. Just like in the elevator, we don't have to do anything. Things are going to happen naturally as we elevate. We just have to get on that plane. We just have to get on the elevator, my friends. And when you get on the plane and you get on the elevator, you feel some pressure sometimes. On the plane, you feel turbulence. The plane starts to shake as it elevates. And also on the elevator, as you rise and you go up, you're feeling the pressure. I know I have an office downtown. Me and my husband, we have an office downtown. And as we rise, in that where our office is located is very high. And so the elevator goes really fast. And as we rise, you can feel the pressure. It's almost like it's pulling you up. It's like your feet is going to lift off the ground. And you can actually feel it in your body. And then you get to your destination, my friends. But I'm encouraging you, when you feel the pressure, when you feel the turbulence, don't get off the plane. Don't get off the plane. Don't stop the elevator. Don't stop the plane or arrive at a destination that you were not meant to arrive at. But keep going, my friends. Keep elevating, even though you feel the turbulence. And what is the turbulence and what is the pressure? The turbulence and the pressure is the opposition that comes along with you leveling up. The opposition, the people that may come against you, all of the negative that may come against you, all of the opposition that may come against you. But don't be fooled, my friends. That is just a part of leveling up. I am talking to someone now, and Spirit is wanting me to talk to this particular person. And they may be watching right now. And this is especially for you, I am getting that someone is wanting to commit suicide. They're wanting to stop. They're not wanting to go on. They're not even looking at the planes. They're not even considering going on the elevator because they're considering to get up. But I would like to tell you, my friends, I would like to ask you to I would like to ask you to find the door. That is another thing that Spirit is showing me right now, a door, and a door with stairs. And I would like to ask you to open that door. I would like you just to imagine right now, this is a healing moment for you. And that is what intuitive Reiki readings do. We do healing along with readings. And I would like you to just imagine right now that you're opening that door. I want you to see a door. And that is the door to your freedom, my friends. That is the door to your opportunity, my friends. That is the door to your prosperity, your abundance, your love, your peace, your happiness, my friends. And I want you to open the door. And when you open that door, my friends, you will see stairs right when you open that door. And I know when I was growing up, over my grandmother's house, she had a Cape Cod. And the Cape Cod, she finished the bedrooms up top. And when you open the door to get to the upper rooms, the first thing you saw was stairs. You had to go straight up the stairs. I want you to imagine that you're walking straight up those stairs. You're taking yourself up, my friends. And that is just the analogy of pulling yourself up. We take one step at a time, and as you take one step up at a time of these stairs, I want you to feel that, my friends, right now. I want you to feel that you're walking up the stairs one by one. One by one, you're walking up the stairs. And as you walk up the stairs, each stair, the pressure and all of the things that you're feeling, those negative thought processes, the psychic attacks, all of the things that is coming against you, my friends, that is making you feel inadequate, that's making you feel that you cannot move forward. I want you to just take one step at a time, my friends. And as you take each step, you feel all of the pressure, all of the trauma, all of everything that you are going through, all the negative energy, all of those negative thought processes just falling away, my friends. And now you're almost to the top of the stairs. And when you reach the top of the stairs, all of that pressure and the feelings of committing suicide, and those who are not feeling like they want to commit suicide but feeling like they cannot move forward. Soon as we reach that stair, I'm going to count to three. There's three stairs left. Soon as we reach the top, all of that is going to fall away. And so one, my friends, two, my friends, three, and now we have reached the top of the stairs, and let it fall away. You may find yourself crying. You're going to purge all of that no longer serves you, my friends. You're going to purge it right now. Feel that energy. I'm directing divine energy to you right now. My hands are up and directing divine energy, and you must know that divine energy has no time or space. So whatever time you're looking at this video, and wherever you're at in the world, this is going to work for you right now, my friends. Yes. Feel everything falling away. And now I ask you to imagine a divine gold light surrounding you, protecting you and guiding you to your elevation so that you're able to reach that bar that we are talking about. Yes, my friends, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I went through that, but I had to go through that disclosure. Sometimes I am not sometimes, I'm always led by spirit. And if spirit stops me to do some healing work or something like that, I will I submit to that, because I am working with my spirit guides, I'm working with the ancestors, I'm working with God, and all of those in the seen and unseen world that are, for my highest good, is assisting me when I come to you with these healings and readings, my friends. So let's get into it. Our card reading, I'm going to start with the Hoodoo Tarot. And the Hoodoo Tarot, this is such a magnificent card deck. I just purchased the deck and I just received it. It is a great deck, my friends. I am a Black American and it has a lot of the history. A lot of my history is in there. It's very informative and has a lot of historical facts. And even if you're not a Black American or of this descent, it will benefit you to get the deck because if you read and things like that, because there's a lot of knowledge that a lot of people do not know concerning some of our traditions, some of the Black traditions in America. So let's get to it and let's see what the cards are saying about our motivational, intuitive Reiki reading today, my friends. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards and we're going to, get our reading today. And so let's see here. Okay, so I did a 6 card spread here. Spirit said to do a 6 card spread. And this right here is Dr. Giant. And what Spirit is saying about Dr. Giant, I want to just show you the spread. And he's in the woods, in the forest. He's picking things. And, I would like for you to look at this card. He's in nature and he's putting things in his bag. He's picking things up, my friends. And I just want to let you know that this is us. We're picking things up. We're picking things up and storing things for our future right now. This is a season of planting, my friends. This is a season of reaping, okay? This is a season of not just planting, but reaping. I'm sorry. This is a season of reaping, and we're reaping the harvest. We're reaping the things that we have put down and reaping um, reaping, the results of that of which we have been sowing, my friends. So we've been sowing and sowing. A lot of you may have, a lot of you may have been trying to do certain business ventures, do certain things in life, go into certain careers and things like that. And it's time to reap. He's picking up out of nature, and nature is also a representation of the great mother, my friends. The great mother being the Mother Earth, and he's picking those things up that the Mother Earth has provided for us, my friends. And so I would encourage you to Start to reap. Start to get in a mindset of reaping. And seasons are very important. When we're talking about seasons, a lot of times we may be trying to do something over and over and over again. I know this has happened in my life. And what happens is nothing is coming through. Nothing is coming through. You were pushing out, you're pushing hard, you're working hard, and nothing has came through. But then, my friends, you must understand there is a time for everything. There is a time to reap, there is a time to sow, and there is a time for the harvest, my friend. And so, what I'm saying is, let's start reaping. The harvest has come. Even though in these times it looks like the harvest, you may not be able to see the harvest, but there is a harvest out there, my friends. There is a great harvest out there, and there's great opportunity for you out there. And so I would like for you to start reaping. I would like for you to start putting into your bags, your baskets, and things like that, the things that you have sown. Start looking for the door to your opportunity, because it is right there. We're in that energy right now, and that is what Spirit is saying, and that is what the cards are saying right now, my friends. Now the next card is the Five of Sticks. And the five, every time five comes up for me, that is Oshun. Oshun number is represented by five, and Oshun is about prosperity. She is about love. She is about blessing. She's about fertility. And so when five comes up, that is for prosperity. So our prosperity is coming. It's just like with the bag. Now we see him reaping, and now we are able to take from our prosperity. And right here, we have on this card, if you see, there is 5 sticks, and these sticks have snakes around the sticks. You may not be able to see that. It's kind of hard to see that, and it's snakes around the 5 sticks. And what is that? What is snakes in representation of? Snakes is in representation of the feminine. And a lot of times when the feminine comes up, Spirit is saying that that we are birthing or impregnated with good. We are going to birth something good. And with the 5 in representation of Oshun, for me, that is saying, Spirit is saying that we are fertile. The fertility, we have been impregnated with even more gifts from the divine. And then we are going to be reaping. We are going to be reaping all that has been sowed, the seed that has been sowed inside of us, my friends. And this right here, what is this in representation of? And this card is in Miss Ida is in representation of listening to the Spirit. You have a young girl, and young girls, children and things like that are also a representation of new beginnings. And so to get to your new beginning, we must wait. And some people may say tarry. Tarry is also another word for wait. We must wait on the Spirit. We must be patient. We must wait on the Spirit. And she has candles around her, white candles around her. And that is just telling Spirit is telling you, be encouraged. Stay encouraged, because you are protected. Those dreams, those things that you desire to have, where you want to go in your life, the things that you would like to manifest is protected. Miss Ida, in representation of new beginnings, that is also a representation of the things that we would like to manifest in this world, our dreams, desires, and goals. And she's sitting here in an attic, And she's waiting. She's waiting to manifest those things. She's waiting on the Spirit to say, "Let's go." And that is what I'm saying, my friends. If you have not manifested, if you have not quite gotten to that harvest that you are going to reap, I encourage you, my friends, to wait and listen. Wait on the Spirit, my friends. And this right here is the three of baskets. And Spirit is saying, if you wait, if you go through the turbulence, we did talk about the turbulence earlier. We talked about the turbulence from the plane when we're elevating. We talked about the elevator, when you get on the elevator, and the actual pressure that you feel when you're elevating in the elevator. If we actually wait, like Miss Ida is waiting. If you actually wait, you will reap the three of baskets. Three in representation of doors being open. Alagwa. Alagwa is in representations, Orisha, that is in representation of doors opening. The doors from the spiritual and the physical world, but just doors opening, period, my friends. And so I encourage you to wait, as Ida is telling you, wait and listen to the Spirit, and you will get to your prosperity. Three of baskets, meaning prosperity. You see in here, they are eating, and when people are eating, that is a representation of wealth, that is a representation of prosperity, that is a representation of those things. And so if we just wait, just hold on, 1 minute, 1 minute, or how many other minutes that we have to hold on. It won't be long, but hold on and you will reap this. Keep going and you will reap this, my friends. Level up and you will reap this. Don't get off of a floor when you get on the elevator that you're not supposed to be in, but keep going. When you feel the pressure of life, keep going, just like in the elevator. You keep going until you get to your destination, my friends. When you're feeling the turbulence on the airplane, I encourage you, my friends, to keep going. Do not ask the pilot to get off, to drop you off to another destination. But wait until you arrive at your destination, because your destination is where your prosperity is. Your destination is where your abundance is, my friends. Your destination is where you will eat, my friends. Your destination is where the harvest is. Okay? So hold on, my friends. I encourage you to hold on. In Five of Coins, we have here Five of Coins. And so in this picture, we're seeing a young boy, and we see two elders here. So we see a young boy here, and we see the two elders, and this is a representation of the five of coins. Is the name of the card, and with this, what is in representation of? Again, we will be led, and this is saying also that the old things. We have two old men side by side by a young person there. And this is saying right here that the old things, the old people are in representation of the old. The old things are falling off. And we have here the new things, the new, the youth, the new beginning, young kids, babies, things like that are a representation when they come up for me as new beginnings. We have to let go of the old in order to get to the new, my friends. In order to get to our prosperity. And with this being Five of Coins, again, Five being, for me, when five comes up, is a representation of prosperity, fertility, that we are going to be impregnated with the things, prosperity and wealth and things like that in our lives. And so if we get rid of the old, but in order to get to that point, we must get rid of the old. We must get rid of those things that are no longer serving us. Those things of the past, looking back at the past and not being in the present moment. It is very important, my friends, that we stay present and not in the past. Stop reaching for that of which you had before. Because if we keep reaching for that of what we had before and we keep looking back, we're not able to look in the future. We're not able to see our future, my friends. And so stop reaching. Spirit is saying stop reaching back, because there's a new beginning. There is new opportunity. There is new wealth. There is new abundance that is waiting for you. There's a new start that will get you to better. Okay? So stop looking back. This is what Spirit is saying. And that is for someone to stop looking back so that you're able to start anew. You're able to receive, with that being the five. You're able to receive wealth and prosperity, my friends. And what is this, my friends? This is Aunt Caroline. And Aunt Caroline is taking a picture. Aunt Caroline is taking a picture here. And Spirit is saying that we must start picturing ourselves for how we want to be. We must start picturing ourselves for how we want to be. Remember, we just did that healing meditation that we just did. And we put a picture in our mind. We put a picture of our mind. And whenever we use our mind, our minds are very powerful. And so how we picture things will impact our life. How we picture things will determine if we are watching planes, as I talked about before, or getting on the plane. How we picture things will determine if we will pay to get on that elevator so that we can level up. How we picture things will determine our future, my friends. So we must keep before us, and the easiest way of doing that is keeping before us positive things in our eye gates and our ear gates. I would like to encourage you, my friends, to get quiet. We have too much technology now. We have phones, we have TV, we have, iPads. We have all types of distractions. We have people. Back when I was younger, we only had one phone. We had a house phone, and if you weren't there, you come home and you received your messages. You didn't have a phone on you where people were contacting you all day long. We didn't have that. And so I would encourage you, it may seem foreign to a lot of people that are younger, that have always grew up with cell phones and this way of life, but I would encourage you to get quiet. I would encourage you to take out time, a day, a half a day, a few days of just being quiet and still so that you're able to make the picture of who you want to be, the picture of who you should be, my friends. And so I encourage you to get quiet, get still, get in a meditative state, my friends. And get quiet so that you're able to picture the life that you want for yourself. Now we're going to move on to the African Brazilian tarot. And let's see what the Spirit is saying to us. In regards to our message. Okay, here we have a table here, and it has a cloth, and there is 7 coins here. 7 coins. And we also have trees here. And we have red and yellow. Yellow being divine, is a divine color. Gold is a divine color. Red is also opening doors and representation of the divine, opening doors for us. And then we have trees here, which is in representation of growth. And as we grow, we see the coins, and the coins are in representation of wealth. And so what this is saying, that as we grow, as we elevate, and also the trees isn't just, Spirit is saying the trees is in representation of what we're talking about when we're talking about elevation. And so as we elevate, if we're willing, and Spirit is just confirming again, if we're willing to elevate, we will receive this wealth. We'll receive wealth. And the door is open. Spirit said that the door is open. And we also have the divine here. And so we have divine protection for those things in which we desire. Our prosperity, our wealth, and everything to come, no matter what is going on right now, is going to happen in our lives. Things are going to get better. And this is opening, these times are opening up a door for us to be able to elevate, for us to stand strong, because also trees are strong. They stand for strength. These trees are very large trunks, which stands for strength, my friends. And so I encourage you to stay strong. And as you stay strong, you will elevate, as we were saying. The next picture here in the 5 keeps coming up, also a representation of wealth for me. And then we have the birds here, and these are red birds, also saying that the door is open for our wealth and our opportunity. There's coins here in the nest, and that Spirit is saying God has heard your prayers, and God is sending down blessings. Birds are in representation of messengers. So God is sending messengers. These messengers are coming back to us, coming back to the nest, to us. The nest is in representation of us, to bless us with wealth and prosperity, my friends. This is a powerful card, and he is actually bowing down. He's elevated. He is elevated on a mountain here, and the sun is here. A lot of times the sun is in representation also of the divine, and he has submitted to his calling. He has submitted to the direction that God is wanting him to go, my friends. And the Spirit is saying to submit to this message. Submit to the direction that God is wanting you to go, and you will be prosperous. I'm going to pull a few more cards from the Afro-Brazilian Tarot to see what the Spirit is telling us today. This right here, my friends, this is also a representation as a woman. She is surrounded by three trees. And she's surrounded by three trees. This is a representation of our growth. This is a representation of our growth. We have two ribbons here opening the doors. And then we have here the blue ribbon here. And blue, like I have on blue today, when blue comes up for me, that is in representation of Yamiya. And Yamiya is the protector of children. She is the protector of children, my friends. And she also represents prosperity. She is a representation of the ocean. And so, what I am telling you, my friends, the door is open to your wealth and prosperity. And here, she will protect that. That those things that have been impregnated, the five kept coming up, which is a representation of Oshun, and Oshun is a representation of fertility and wealth. And those things that we have been impregnated with, Yeminya is saying that she is going to protect that, my friends. And as we grow, we are going to receive that. So this lady right here, she is bowing down at these trees. And what Spirit is also saying is that we must let go and bow down to those things and submit to those things that is going to bring us wealth and prosperity. Submit to those things that have been impregnated inside of us, those abilities, those ways that we are able to create wealth and prosperity in our life. Sow those that the seeds that you have sown and the seeds that have been sown inside of you, my friends. So make this is what it's saying is to just to submit to that and you will gain prosperity. The door is open for you if you go in that direction of your gifts, if you go in that direction of your prosperity, those things that have come to you that the Spirit has given you. You may have a thought or you may have an idea. Do not dismiss those thoughts and ideas because that is coming from the divine, my friends. And if you go into that direction, what Spirit is saying, I am going to protect that, meaning Yeminya will protect that has been impregnated in you. When you get an idea, you're impregnated with that idea. And even if you're a man, don't think when I say impregnated, yes, you can be impregnated. I'm not talking about a literal impregnation. I'm talking about a spiritual impregnated with ideas, with knowledge, with direction, with insight, my friends. So don't dismiss that, but go into that direction so that we are able to elevate. We are able to reach that bar, my friends. We're able to pay the price to get on the elevator, and we are able to get on the plane and elevate to that of which God is giving us. The next card that comes up is Shango, my friends. And Shango is our Orisha. Shango is our Orisha that was of the fourth dynasty of the Oya dynasty. And Shango is in representation of fire and also thunder and lightning, my friends. And so Shango, this card is coming up. The Shango card is coming up because Shango is saying we must step into our kingdoms. We have our own kingdom. Each and every one of us have our own kingdoms. And we are all kings. And we must step into our kingdom. And when we step into our kingdoms, we will be refined and able to receive all of the spoils, all of the gifts in the land, my friends. And so this is what that card is a representation of, is that we must inhabit our kingdoms so that we are able to receive our inheritance. We are able, which is our inheritance is everything that is available on this earth realm and also in the heavenlies, my friends. Everything that is available to us. We must just be we must just be on the right energy and in our right existence in order to receive that inheritance. We must know the door to go through to receive that inheritance. And that is what this is saying, my friends. We must inhabit our kingdoms and take over our kingdoms and receive our inheritance. And so the direction that we go in, like the other card was saying, the direction that we decide to go in, the divine knowledge, all of the things that have come to you, the ideas and thoughts that have come to you, go in that direction. And so that you are able to establish your kingdom and inhabit your kingdom and receive your inheritance, my friends. The Three of Knives. We have a lot of 3 and 5s this time. And 3 is always in representation to the doors being open. And what Spirit is saying, in order for the doors to be open, we must cut away the things that no longer serve us. Those people, those things of our past, those things that are presently causing havoc in our life, we must cut those things away. And so that is what this is representing. And that is what Spirit is saying that we have to do, is just cut those things out that does not serve us so that we are able to receive our harvest. We are able to reap what the things that the divine have sowed into us, my friends. So we've completed our card reading. I just would like to say thank you for tuning in to this divine knowledge. And I would just encourage you to again level up. Level up, my friends. Don't be afraid of leveling up. Don't be afraid of changing. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I may not have mentioned it, but Spirit is telling me to tell you that change also is leveling up. And a lot of people are afraid of change. A lot of people are afraid of paying the price to get to where they want to be in life. But I would encourage you, my friends, to pay that price. It is not as bad as you may think. I encourage you, my friends, to stop watching the planes, and watching the planes is watching other people level up, watching other people succeed in life, watching other people gain wealth and prosperity, watching those other people go to school and they're getting degrees and they're getting all types of certificates and getting into jobs that they desire and living out the life that they desire, my friends. So paying the price is going after your dreams, getting out of corporate society or getting out of your job to pursue that of which the divine has for your life, the purpose for your life, my friends. But a lot of us are scared to pay that price. A lot of us are scared to level up. We don't want to feel the pressure when we get into the elevator. It's easier to watch the planes go up, watch people elevating, watch people being prosperous in their lives than us actually stepping on that plane and going through the turbulence and getting to our destination of prosperity and abundance. Again, I thank you, my friends, for watching. I encourage you. I am a psychic. I'm, intuitive, however you want to put it. I am also a healer. I am a Reiki master, and I have many, much training behind me. I am trained in hypnotherapy and NLP and a lot of different modalities that can help you to elevate, to help you to get where you want to be in life. I provide what I call just like kind of like these readings, but it will be personal to you. Intuitive Reiki readings, and actually you'll get a reading and also a healing in one. Whatever is necessary, wherever the spirit is taking us in that reading is what you will get. And so I also provide those services. I also provide intuitive manifestation. I'm an intuitive manifestation coach, and I also provide those services for people who are ready to level up. I'm ready to be the pilot for your plane, my friends. And I say be the pilot for your planes because when I'm working with my clients, and I have clients right now that I'm working with that are leveling up, and it's going very, very fast for them. They're seeing results right away. We remove blocks, so we go through a healing process of ourselves and also our environment and our businesses and things like that. And then once those blocks are removed, we're able to level up. We're able to start manifesting the lives we desire. So if these things sound good to you, my friends, if it sounds like you may want to work with me, give me a call right now. My website is under construction, and so that will be available soon. I'm having to reconstruct my website. I'm also on my website. I will be providing audible healings and motivational downloads that you can help yourself to level up. You can go into the privacy of your home, your office, or everywhere or wherever you are. I know I used to listen to a lot of motivation and things over the years in my car. So even in your car, you can listen to those downloads, and that's also under construction because I am here, like I said, to heal the masses and bring divine consciousness to the planet. And so I'm using that as providing these intuitive Reiki readings and also coaching you so that you're able to manifest the life that you desire. So I will just give you my phone number. My phone number is 517-505-0977. Again, my phone number is 517